This is Travis, Shannon, Snow coming to you live. And this is our crazy life.
Oh my god, so cringy. Okay, so we're doing it, the controversial parenting tag. All of you guys, well not all of you, but a lot of you guys asked us to do it, so we decided we are gonna do it. And the first topic is pro-life versus pro-choice. I think if you know us well enough, you would know the answer to this. I am pro-choice. And Travis is?
I feel like whatever my wife says is the right answer. I feel like she always has the right answer, so whatever she says,
man,
that's
when you're being so PC in a controversial video.
Everybody already knows this anyways.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Yeah.
Travis makes some really bad jokes about like if he accidentally ever got his girlfriend pregnant when he was younger.
Fortunately, I never got anybody pregnant.
I mean, really bad jokes about that kind of stuff.
That was actually one of my biggest fears.
Really?
When I was like younger with girlfriends and stuff, it was getting, you know, one of my girlfriends pregnant. Honestly, I mean, I'm being serious. Fun fact. Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Okay.
Let's keep the pace up on the video.
Yeah, keep the pace up going.
So the reasoning that I have pro-choice, or just like my thing behind it, is because I feel like I just want to be able to give everybody their choice to do things, their body. I just don't feel like it's my place to tell someone what to do with their body. We have not walked in their shoes. We don't know what's going on. There's a lot of kids that are brought into this world, and I feel like they do not have very good lives. And I feel sorry for them. But that's like one of the reasons why I'm pro-choice. Okay, the next topic is baby wearing. I think we all clearly and obviously know how I feel about this. I absolutely love baby wearing. I'm all for it. But again, if that's not for you, don't do it. I thought that I wouldn't do it because I have such a bad back, but I've learned to deal with the pain, and yeah. I
think that they make a great accessory and go with basically any of your fashion clothing and stuff like that, so I'm all for baby wearing as a fashion accessory, of course.
And Travis baby wears too.
I do. I do.
I think it's so hot.
Well, yesterday's video, or the day before, I don't know. We're vlogging every day, so I can't remember. But yeah, we were out on the stand, and I was carrying her.
Yeah, you were.
So you guys saw it here.
Okay, the next one is a circumcision. This is one that we really haven't had to think about because, you know, we haven't had a boy, and I guess they don't do it in the hospital now. Like, you have to like wait a few days and go do it privately because it's not like something they do in the hospital anymore. People have very strong opinions about this. We've never really talked about it before, but what is your thoughts on that if our next baby was a boy? I
really haven't had any thoughts on it, to be honest, because we don't have a boy, so we never had to really think about it.
But if we did have a boy...
Where are you going?
I'm going in the shade.
Far away from me?
In the shade. Well, that didn't work. Hold on. Oh. I don't know where we just walked into. This is a weird sketch place. Where are we? Oh, good lord. I don't know where we are, but I've never been over here before. It looks a little sketch, like there could be somebody shooting heroin or something around. You know? Oh
my gosh, that's terrible to say.
That's what I kind of feel like. I'm getting that vibe.
That's a terrible thing to say.
So what are your thoughts on circumcision?
I say right now that, yeah, we would do it, but...
Wait, that you would do it. Let's not say we, because I haven't been able to say my thoughts on it. You don't get to make that choice for me.
I feel like this video is going to be so long if we give a bunch of explanations.
No, not an explanation, but you would do it because you are. And I haven't really thought about it. I haven't
put much thought into it, but if you just say like automatically right now, I would say yes.
Yeah.
But if we had a boy and you were pregnant and he was here and then I had to start thinking about doing that, then who knows? And that's the glory and fantastic thing about life, you guys. You can always change your mind later.
That's true.
You can always have decisions.
I think like a lot of people, it's so controversial because people are like, people that do.
It's like gets into like mutilating your body, and it's not your body.
And it's not your decision to make for someone else's body and all these different things. And I agree with
that stuff too, because that's their personal like body. I mean, I don't know, whatever.
It's hard. That's a hard one for us just because we don't have a boy. We haven't had much time to think about it. I think for right now, if we shot out a boy like today, we would say yes, but that's just because we haven't done a lot of research on it, and not something we would do before we just decide to do something like that. So yeah, that's where our stance is with it right now.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't do it because I think the doctor might have cut a little bit too much on me.
Oh my god, bad joke. Okay, the next
dad
one.
Joke or
no,
bad
joke?
Oh, I thought you said dad joke.
Bad dad joke. All right, the next one is adoption.
Oh, look, it's here. This looks like a fun area to explore.
Yeah, no.
Can we go in there?
Okay, we have quite a few, so we gotta get through this.
Gosh.
Okay, so adoption.
Okay, we don't need huge long explanations over it then. We just get to it.
So then tell him. We've already talked about this in the past.
Yeah,
I would be okay
I
with
like
it.
This a long explanation too.
Travis is not.
I think adoption is great, and I have no problem with adoption or anything like that.
Some people are just like meant to adopt, and that's like they have like the heart for it and the home for it, like my friend Jessica. And then some people just aren't. It's really not easy to adopt, for one. I don't think we would be able to, just because of my past, but I would if I could, because I feel like I have a lot of love to give. But Travis sees a different side of it, where, you know, some kids can have like a lot of issues, and when they get older and they want to know who their like real parents are, if they get mad at you and they're like, you're not my real mom or real dad, like that can really break your heart as a parent, you know. But again, I think, yeah, we've talked about it. I would say yes, he would say no. All right, next thing, baby piercing. We've talked about this before. I'm totally fine with that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think for Snow, we're just gonna wait until she can make her own decision. But I think it's so cute on babies. I had my eyes, I didn't have my eyes pierced. My ears pierced when I was a baby. I think they like did it in their garage or something, or garage. I don't know. I don't know. It's like some
garage. What?
Yeah, I think they pierced my ears. Like,
sounds like abuse.
One of those things, like
child
ear
abuse.
Piercing guns in the garage. Like I think one of my family members got one and pierced my ears that way.
Why didn't you just do it like everyone else with like a...
At Claire's?
They didn't have Claire's back then.
Yeah, they did.
Not when I was a kid.
Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know.
I see no need to like do it. I mean, I'm not opposed if anybody wants to do it, you know, but like I have no desire to get her ears pierced. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's fun.
You don't think it's so cute? Oh, I think it's so cute.
I have no desire to have her stuff done. If you were strongly for it, fine. But if you don't care either way, then there's no it's not necessary to do it, because I could care less.
Okay, breast milk versus formula.
Breast milks. Well, let me be PC here. I'll say
no, you don't
my
need to be PC.
My PC is fed is best.
That's true.
That's just like that. Fed is best, and that's exactly how I want to say it, to be PC. But in general, breast milk is better than formula.
In your opinion. You need to say in your opinion, because that's not
no. I'll actually state this out. I'll actually say that formula could definitely be better.
I need a break for a second. My back's really hurting.
Formula could absolutely be better than breast milk, especially if the chick is very malnourished or on drugs or smoking or drinking, something like that. Formula is absolutely better. So, yeah. So formula can be better in certain circumstances.
Yeah, people have strong opinions. To me, I don't like. I'm just like whatever about a lot of things. Like you do you. But for me, like I love breastfeeding. It was so hard at first. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, but I'm really glad I was able to. I had like a major breakdown because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to breastfeed. But I love it. It's like my favorite thing now.
I'm not mad at somebody if they don't, but if you're to ask me like what's nutritionally, you know, like best or ideal, I mean that's built for a baby.
So much. Like I would like my heart would break hearing that from you if I wasn't able to breastfeed for some reason.
Yeah, but I mean,
the moms that want to and like aren't able to, or they're too busy or whatever the case is.
I know
that's unfair to them. I feel like it's really sad for the moms that aren't able to or have chosen not to just because they don't feel like it. Like, you go, mama.
Well,
fed is best.
Yeah,
that's what
like I said, I already said my PC version of stuff like that.
Okay,
I'm not angry about it. Like,
how do you feel about spanking? I was spanked growing up. They didn't have to spank me very much because I was scared to get the belt, or like, weren't you scared? My dad would take his
spanking
belt,
is different.
whip it against our metal bed.
I think spanking is different than using a belt.
Well, my dad never belted us. He just scared us with it, like he was gonna belt us, and so he whipped us into shape real quick without having to hit us because he scared us.
There you go. So you scare him into submission.
No.
I like that. I like that idea.
I'm very like modern times, like where my baby better behave. Well, meaning like there's other ways to go about teaching your kids to have manners and behave themselves without hitting them.
Yeah, you take away their iPhone. Whoo, you block their Instagram. Girl. You shut down their YouTube channel.
I mean, those are
I'm
good.
Just kidding.
Those are good disciplinary.
I mean, actually, like I'm not. I mean, yeah, I guess those could be good.
Yeah, there's other ways of going about to discipline, and I think that like I'm gonna try those things first. If they don't work, my baby's gonna be getting all open. Just kidding.
You obviously always do, you know, all of those things first. I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling on now.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Okay. Not everything needs a
we still
10-minute explanation.
We still co-sleep. I love co-sleeping. I've co-slept since she was born, and well, I probably will until she's like a year old, but meaning like have her in our room still. Right now she still sleeps in our bed with us, and that just is what works for us.
So cool.
Yeah, when we were sleep training, we had her in the pack and play next to the bed, and once we start sleep training again, we'll be doing that, and I kind of miss her being next to me. It's kind of like, I don't know, I just love having her next to me, my little baby.
Oh my gosh, do you have enough battery for all your explanations here?
Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Home versus public versus private versus charter school. We've also talked about this. We plan to either homeschool or put her in some sort of like Waldorf's or like, what is it, Montessori school. So that's right now, wait, is it Montessori?
Montessori,
yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
School, so that's like right now what we're thinking. As far as vaccinations go, we've already talked about this. We're vaccinating. There's been a lot of like drama about that because people think that like we're not being honest, but people can think what they want, you know. We can say one thing and then people can say something totally different. To each their own. You guys can think whatever you want about that. Okay, the next thing is medicating children. How do you feel about medicating children?
Medicating?
Yeah, like I think like if the doctor says they have ADD, I think that's what it is, or like.
Well, what kind of medicating? Like
pharmaceuticals.
Like pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly think that a lot of kids are pushed
like over medicated.
Way over medicated today, and honestly, you know, when somebody would say like, God, my 2-year-old's really rambunctious. They're 2 years old. They're supposed to be rambunctious. That's what 2-year-olds do. They're crazy.
So I think that if like Snow had something that was like very obvious and medication like would help her with something, I think I would be open to like trying it, but I wouldn't want to like over medicate her. Obviously we'd start on a slow dose and we would have tried all the natural things first before even thinking about doing some sort of pharmaceutical, and it would only have to be if like it was really bad.
Well, that's very personal to you because you were way heavily over medicated, and they were just like throwing darts at a dartboard, just like trying and testing stuff out and on you when you were younger, and that was that's like a personal thing to you. You didn't like that. Yeah,
no, I didn't, but I also am not totally against it because I know that it can help people a lot. For instance, like with my back pain, I was on medication for a long time for my back, and it really helped me and gave me a better quality of life. So for chronic pain, like stuff like that, like certain medicines, I'm all for. And then, you know, I had a bad experience, but I wouldn't like let that affect if something was wrong with my baby and she needed medicine for some reason.
Yeah, we'd go basically as natural, like with whatever we can do or find or something.
Yeah, but we're not totally against it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing is cloth versus disposable diapers. We did cloth. I like doing cloth diapers, but it was difficult for us when we were traveling and in the motorhome because we weren't able to like wash, and even now we're staying at my mom's house and I don't want to be putting like poopy diapers and stuff in her washer. And also, like, I lost all my cloth diapers in the move. I really hope that I can find them. I have no idea where they are right now. And then last but not least...
Wait, real quick, can I jump in and say something?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin? I'm going to show you guys a stairway to nowhere. What is that? What is this? Right here. Literally, come here, honey. Look at this. This is a danger zone.
That's like super creepy. I
That's
think like this is like private property that we're
That's kind of crazy. Private
this is like
property?
owned by a school that we're like
Oh my God.
on right now.
I think that was like a haunted staircase right there.
It looks pretty scary. Pretty spooky. You know, oh my God, I just had the best idea. For Halloween.
Staircase haunted house story.
No, but for Halloween, we should take some like fun costume pictures over there for Halloween time, because how creepy is that? New backdrop, yes, beach life. Okay, last one is cry it out method. I can't do it. I'm so like sensitive and I feel so bad. For the cry it out method, we did sleep training, but it was like a gentle approach to sleep training. So it's a little bit of letting them cry, but not a long time. And also like letting them, staying in the room with them, letting them know that we're there, we're not abandoning them. Because it's very, very difficult for me to just sit there and listen to the baby cry.
Yeah, I think like a
Mother's instinct.
like a midway version, mild version or something. Of that, because nobody wants to do it, but you also still have to be able to keep your sanity. And when I say sanity, you can't wake up, you know, every hour, you know, month after month after month after month, and try to, you know, go to work and be doing all these different things. It gets difficult. You have to be able to like get your sleep at some point and work and clean the house and do the dishes and vacuum the house.
Also,
like
it
it's
sucks
just
for them too. Like
yeah,
they're really tired, they're miserable, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
We've been going through that. We sleep trained, and she was doing so good, and like we were able to get stuff done. We were able to watch movies together at night.
Well, it's not just that, but I mean, right now, honestly, what our like our days are consisting of. Like Shannon lays down with Snow at like 8 o'clock. And literally 8 o'clock at night, I start editing these videos, and I'm up till midnight editing and uploading the videos to go up at 9 a.m. the next day. And that's, I mean, we're doing that and we can do it and everything, but that's not like sustainable. Like, I don't know the last time, well, we haven't like,
You're okay.
anyways, I'm rambling on, but basically you got to figure out something eventually in a calm version that will work like for them and not make them like traumatic and drastic. But you gotta like figure something out, and it's better for them too. Like she was in on better moods and stuff when she was getting the proper sleep and sleeping, you know, longer and properly and stuff like that, because taking cat naps throughout the day and then waking up every hour and a half at nighttime, she's miserable. You know, it's not just, doesn't just affect us. Like, we're obviously love her to death, and whatever we need to do, we'll do. Yes. But it affects her, like, probably even worse.
So with all that being said, obviously this is just our opinion on what we, you know, like feel. I feel like we're like halfway hippie, like 50% hippie on everything. But you know, everyone's different. Everything, all babies are different, parents are different, the way that we all think is different, and I feel like do whatever suits your parenting needs. We don't judge, and hopefully you guys don't judge us too harshly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm so out of breath. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's video.
And you know we'll be here.
Will you?